Yo, people, what's going on? This is Jay Sean, and you are watching Factory 78. The music game has changed so much since I first got in it, man. I've been in it for 15 years now. So we're talking when I first came out, my first single was on vinyl, as well as CD. I had CD signings. I used to do my album signings in HMV and stuff like that. And now, of course, we've got everything is digital. You know what I mean? The way that people consume music is very different now. And it's okay. Technology advances, people change their consumer habits, and you just got to go with the flow, man. I don't think I've experienced racism. Definitely some cultural ignorance, for sure. Racism is with the undertone of maliciousness, and I don't think that there's been much maliciousness. There have been a lot of ignorance. My whole thing is with ignorant people, it's just like, yo, all you need to do is read up, man. Read, go make an Asian friend, go learn about their culture. The writing process was really fun. It was kind of based on a true story. You know, the 2 a.m. in LA, too messed up to think straight, trying hard not to break, but you got me on the phone like, do you love me? That was a real thing. It was 2 a.m. in LA. One of my friends was there. We was texting some girl, and we were laughing about why do we do this when we're drunk? So it was a fun story. I'm inspired by lots of different people, man. From songwriters to artists, producers. You know, I grew up obviously heavily listening to a lot of hip hop and R&B. And back then I was into soul singers, really. Really there was super soulful voices, you know, like Brian McKnight and like Joe and these kind of guys, Donald Jones and all these cats. They were the Jodeci. They were the kind of people I'd listen to. But the people I look up to artist-wise is people like Jay-Z, who can stay in the game for 20 years plus, you know what I mean, and still hold his ground, you know what I mean. That's what I like to see. Music just moved me in a way that I couldn't explain. It meant more than just something that I'd listen to in the background. I, for some reason, loved to write songs, and I didn't know why I liked writing songs, but I liked to write songs, and I guess I knew it was my calling. I knew it was something I was meant to do. I think, you know, kind of like I said earlier, the people who last the test of time, they're the people who are my role models. You know, by the way, it could be Michael Jackson too, you know, Prince. These guys, they adapted their sound to fit what is now, and that is the key. How do you stay relevant? I don't really have an active relationship with them anymore. If I see them, I'm sure it's all love, but I haven't actually seen them since. No, not yet. I mean, I would love to work with Drake. I worked already with Nicki. She's awesome. You know, and got nothing but love for Wayne and that whole camp. Yeah, I actually do have a record like that coming up, so you got to look out for that. Yeah, exactly, and it's sick. No, just production style. I would love to work with Wizkid. I think at some point I would like to reach out and try to do something together. I'm a really big fan of his music, and you know, I think the stuff that he's done with Drake, even the new one that he did with him, is awesome.